Welcome back. Today we're looking at megalophobia. Ooh. That's right, gang. The fear of large things. And if you don't have this fear, fear not. Continue to not fear, because it's not about the fear necessarily. It's about just the insane things that are produced on this subreddit and just things that are compiled in megalophobia compilations. We see crazy space videos, volcanoes, giant man-made things. Who doesn't like looking at big things on the internet? Trust me, this will be the best time that you ever have looking at big things on the internet. Let's jump into it. If my voice sounds a little bit weird or like I'm struggling to speak a little bit, I'm still a little bit recovering. Did you hear that? That's proof, okay? I'm still recovering, but I think I can get through a video. I think we're almost back. Hopefully it won't bother you. It should be pretty subtle. And also, can I just say, it's good to be back. I missed you guys. This is like one of the only videos I've filmed in the last 2 months. It's been a whole thing. But I'm happy to potentially be back for real, for real. I missed you guys, all right? Can I say that? Is that okay? I missed you guys, all right? I like doing this. I do. I like doing this. If I don't have this, what do I have? Hikers narrowly escape sudden Mount Dukono eruption in Indonesia. Oof. Okay, the big thing in this video is the smoke. Jeez, man. I would be moving a little bit quicker, I feel like. It's hard to tell just how far away that is from them, but it looks close. Dude, just turn horizontal and roll down, you know? You're gonna keep your clothes clean? Jeez, that's crazy. There's people over here too. This looks like a flock of penguins, but I think it's people all wearing white. They're not even moving. Gang, if this engulfs you, you don't have air anymore. You suffocate. I'm hoping it's just like a perception thing. This is actually far away. But I mean, it looks close enough to where obviously they're leaving, rightfully so. That's terrifying though. That's insane. It's a video. We're looking at a video and it looks insane. Imagine being here. Imagine being right here and seeing this coming towards you. Can I just say it once and for all? Holy smokes. For real, for real. That's crazy. I mean, did they go to this volcano to view the eruption and they were just like, dang, that's bigger than I thought it was gonna be? Or was this a surprise? They were just like out for a hike at the top of this peak and then the volcano erupted? Because what good luck or what bad luck, I guess, if it engulfs you, but if it doesn't and you're fine, pretty good luck. You went to go look at a volcano and it just happened to erupt when you got there? That's pretty cool, as long as you survive it. This LNG carrier? What's an LNG? And why does it look like a big old space station? What is this? Is this a boat within a boat? Liquefied natural gas. Oh, it's one of those big gas containers. Okay, I've seen those before. I know those. I get it's necessary, but this looks so dumb. This whole thing is the container, I imagine. It's just a big tube, but yeah, that looks silly. I'm assuming that it's gonna have a front to it, right? This isn't just, you're not rolling around like this, right? I feel like this isn't something we're supposed to see. This boat feels kind of naked, you know? This is just like a big old metal hot dog, you know? Like this looks ridiculous. But apparently it has to look like that, you know? The scientists said you can only store natural gas in a big hot dog. It's the rules. Giraffes cross under the bridge of the standard gauge railway in Kenya? Dude, what the heck? These giraffes look like little toys. They look like little miniatures. I mean, are these full-grown giraffes? They look like babies. They look like little tiny things. It's crazy how big we can make things, you know? It's like, it's just a railway, but it being like out in the middle of like the safari with giraffes. It's crazy that we just build like a big old colossal industrial railway like in the middle of the safari. I'm sure the noise bothers them, but I'm at least happy it's like raised. It doesn't seem super invasive, at least from this one specific image, so I'm glad at least for that, but I'm sure it disrupts things in some way. It's crazy, just building a big old railway through the most wildlife of wildlife. There's like giraffes here. There's probably like a lion attacking a gazelle just out of frame. You know, like this is the middle of the middle. That's crazy. And so big too. Like this could be a bridge in China. It's that level of big. Esso Hibernia tanker under construction in Walsend, 1970. Why does it look so wide? Jeez, dude. Is this like, I don't know about this boat. Is this like a unusually large boat or is this just like a perspective thing? This looks like it's here to take over. Like this looks like an alien craft. Like the people are here looking at it. If this is the front of it, like it doesn't even seem like a skinny boat. It seems like the boat is just like extremely wide. It's a strange perspective. That's what I'm gonna say, but it also could be just, it really could just be that big. Let's see if we can get another picture of it. The Esso Hibernia was a colossal British, very large crude carrier. It says scientific name. The VLCC stands for Very Large Crude Carrier, measured roughly 350 meters in length. Oh yeah, that's wide. That gives us some perspective. I can see it. Jeez. Whew. With how big this front is and knowing it's that long, how do you make that? Especially in the 70s. I mean, at any time, but especially in the 70s. They built this before they had color pictures? Holy moly. Huge bridge in the afternoon haze. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 guesses of where this is. And this is before I've even looked it up. There's really only one place in the world this can be. If you're looking at a structure, particularly a bridge, that looks so big you just can't even believe it exists and it makes you feel like you must be in a sci-fi movie, it's China. Okay, I mean, I don't know if you guessed yet, sorry if I spoiled it for you, but it's China. I would bet any amount of money. Let's see if someone says, yep, it's China. Absurd, dude. And that afternoon haze might just be pollution? It's pretty though. It's got that going for it, but probably not a healthy haze, tell you what. Jeez, dude. The shape of it is crazy. Look at that. It looks like the tab on like a can of soda, you know? Man, I love recognizing shapes. That's like my whole thing. Man, I'm good at recognizing shapes. I love that. I'm sure we'll see more bridges in China today. We always see like 5. And somehow it's always a different one. I don't know if we've seen the same one twice before. It's always different. Like how many bridges do they got out there? Holy smokes. Cargo tanker vessel being loaded up with iron ore. It's like from Minecraft. Sheesh. We've seen videos from down in here, actually, in these holes. And those are always pretty trippy to see. This perspective is not as dazzling as that perspective, I think. But it's nice to see the other side of it, you know? It's funny how much video games have rotted my brain and just being like iron ore. So you're gonna smelt iron bars and make iron tools with that? I mean, realistically, probably something like that, but you know, it came from real life first, you know? I see iron ore and I'm like, oh my gosh, just like from every video game. This bridge in Spain, here we go, a bridge in Spain. That is not a bridge, that is a Dark Souls fortress. Holy smokes. Okay, I gotta stop saying holy smokes, I gotta break it up a little bit. Holy moly, that's big. I actually did not expect that. I saw this and I was like, okay, I don't know how this functions as a bridge, but sure, buddy. Dude, the birds flying through it are so like, it's cinematic. When birds are flying under the structure you built, that's how you know it's a big one. Look at that, the birds are flying like through it. Dude, that's so cool looking, holy cow. Holy quap, that's a big bridge. People up top too, I wanna go up there. Yeah, that's really cool. I love the color of it too. There's something about it that feels just like delightfully medieval, you know, but not like medieval, like real life medieval. It feels like movie medieval, doesn't it? Which, you know, is based on real life medieval, but it feels like more cinematic than what we usually see in real life. Like this feels like a fortress, but it was supposed to just be a bridge. Like this is just a bridge. This is just a platform so you can go from over here to over there, and they built this. It's like, I respect the hustle. I really do. I think that you probably could have cut some corners. I mean, maybe you couldn't have, I don't know, but it looks like you didn't go cheap, and I respect that. It looks awesome. There definitely could be like a boss battle on top of this thing. A huge ladder. Okay, more like a Fear of Heights thing. Jeez, is this actually a ladder? There's no way that that's structurally sound. How does this work? That's crazy. I mean, they're calling it a ladder, and you know, in a sense it is, but there's definitely like cables, like it's more like a bridge. And guess what? This is in China. Even the ladders are insane bridges. I can't imagine doing this though. Can you imagine? You ever been on the top of like your usual like 6-foot ladder, or like maybe an 8-foot ladder? You ever been on the top step of that thing and looked around and you're like, huh, I'm like actually kind of up here. At least for me, I don't know. I don't have a fear of heights, but I'm aware of like when I'm getting injured level of up in the air, you know? Anything past like 6 feet, it's like, okay, there's potential to break a bone if you land weird, you know? Or if the surface you land on is tough. Imagine crossing that threshold of like, oh, I could get hurt if I fell. Like here, at like 1% of the way. And then going to here and seeing the people below you shrink into dots. Then you get to here, and now you're just like flying. Like there's probably birds going past you, and you're like maybe 10% of the way there. What would it feel like to be right there? What on earth would that feel like? I mean, how high is this? It's hard to measure, obviously. I don't even know if I could guess. You're obviously hundreds of feet. feet. You're hundreds of feet in the air, and you're just looking at like a cliff face. The next step in front of you, your little like handles, like ropes on your sides, and just like skyscraper worth of space below you and no floor. And people are probably doing this for fun. Like there's no way this is like practical. Like, oh, we need to get up there. We have no way of getting up there beside this rope ladder bridge thing. We need a couple volunteers. And it's like, these people are already gonna make it. So you guys don't need to go. Yeah, the people are doing this for fun. That is insane. I don't even have a fear of heights, but I would never ever do this. But if I had my skateboard, I would grind down this all the way, because imagine the points. This next one is also China. Here we go. Oh, my. Dude. Wow. Ooh, this kind of gives me the creeps though. It's probably not that deep here at all, but this would look weird underwater, I bet. Also looks kind of nasty. Dude, that aerial shot, this first one, whew, wow. This is really, really cool. I mean, it's hard to even get the full scale because it continues on up here, and this obviously isn't the beginning of it. It's probably close to the beginning, but like how many square miles is this of solar panels? And is it all just to power one bridge, you know? Get it? Because this is China. And I guess I mean like the lights on a bridge, because the bridges don't need power to operate. Let's just ignore I ever said that, all right? This is really cool. It's a different kind of large object. It's just like a sea of one texture, you know? Like it's not big in any way other than two-dimensionally, like outwards, covering the surface of the water. Now, if they could make this vertically, which would be extremely impractical and not even work, that would be sick. That would be sick. Just a giant wall of solar panels. You know what, better yet, make a road out of solar panels. Let me drive on, make a bridge out of solar panels. There we go, full circle. Make a bridge out of solar panels, or just cover the bridges with solar panels on like the sides. Two birds, one stone kind of thing. I like it. We gotta just rename these videos to just reacting to stuff that's in China, I guess. That's like, what, 4 videos so far? That might be the last one, I actually don't know. There's probably at least one more though. This next one is a real video from NASA, from the astronauts that are up there, or where we're up there. I forget if they're still up there or not. It's basically a sunset, but it's the Earth passing behind the moon. An Earth set, you could say. Seeing it like from a handheld camera, like a phone camera, makes it feel so much more like visceral, just like real. Also, the astronauts that have trained like their whole lives for this specific thing are like also shocked by this. They're like, dude. Yeah. He's like, dude, no way. Like, this is what you were training for. So cool. There we go. That's crazy. This first part, just like the nonchalant pulling out your phone to get this video feeling at the beginning, makes it feel so real. And then it focuses. I've never seen anything like this, ever. Seeing Earth go behind the moon from the other side, that's what I'm talking about. Megalophobia is just a vessel for us to see the craziest videos of all time. I'm telling you, I love it. This is how big the volcano under Yellowstone is. Okay, so there's Yellowstone, which is quite big. And then there's the top of it. And then I guess this is underground? Oh, you're kidding me. Is this what they're talking about when they say that if Yellowstone ever erupts, that we're all dead, basically? I can see it. I can see it. And Yellowstone is big, by the way. Like, this looks small in this image. Yellowstone is like 3,500 square miles. It's big. So when you see this being 3,500 square miles, and you look at this absolute chili pepper of hell chilling right below it, ready to just explode anytime, that's kind of spooky. It's a little bit spooky. But they made it kind of like a tasty looking red color, so I don't know. It looks kind of yummy. Can I just say that? Is that weird to say? This looks kind of yummy. Don't worry, guys. I won't let it happen. I'll deal with it. I'm gonna eat this thing. Giant kites. So these look cool. That's the whole video? You recorded that for 3 seconds? Wow. That's cool. I want to see more of this one. I want to see this for more than 3 seconds. Am I crazy? Why is there no more? Really cool though, for what we can tell. This is just like a beast. This is just like a monster. This is just like an eldritch horror. Imagine flying this kite at nighttime. Because obviously in the light it looks like a fun blue. You can tell it's like made of kite material. But imagine just seeing this shape, like outline in the sky at night, like blocking the stars. That would be pretty spooky. Can I just say? That would be a little bit, that'd be a little bit terrifying, I think. I like this little shark here. Pretty cool. I'm seeing like a sideways guy. Big fan of this thing though. Big fan. I'm liking that. A bird's eye view of the Palm Islands in Dubai. Dude, even looking at these on like Google Maps or Google Earth, they look freaky. I know that this is probably like a cool, like scenic design where everyone's on their own little peninsula and you're surrounded by water, but it looks like an alien just gave like a stamp to the earth, you know, like we're stamped for annihilation or something. Like it looks like a weird little creature or like a weird footprint or like a big bug. I don't know, man. I don't like it. So seeing it like in a picture from like an airplane or something, it's freaky. Like it really is. Like there's nothing freaky about it in reality. They just made it like that because that's what rich people do, I guess. When they have too much money, they're just like, what if we make it look like a big old freaking palm leaf? That'd be kind of cool, huh? And they did, and it looks weird, and I don't like it. The St. Louis Arch. Oh my goodness. I feel like I didn't think it was that big. That makes it look really big. How big is it? 630 feet tall? Why'd they make this? I mean, it's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. We just be out here doing stuff, man. I don't imagine I'll ever end up in St. Louis, but if I do, I'm bringing my skateboard, you know what I mean? Woo! This video is so disorienting. Like, I think that's the point. Like, this would be the weirdest spot to look at it from, is right underneath it, and doing exactly that, just kind of following it up. You'd get dizzy looking at this thing. What is it made of? Like, it looks like concrete, but obviously it's gotta be some kind of like metal, right? It looks kind of shiny too. Like it has to be just like steel or something, but it's gotta be so heavy too, like at the top. I mean, you know, engineers are able to calculate this kind of stuff to know it's not gonna fall, but like, how long is it guaranteed to not fall for? Like this can't last forever. I mean, this applies to like anything big, I guess. Like, yo, yeah, maybe lasts for 100 years and it's someone else's problem in the future. It's like, okay, well, maybe it won't be your problem, but someday this could just collapse, you know? But that'll probably never happen. My tiny camp in the middle of the Sahara. Oof. Nice long exposure space photo. Absolutely beautiful. No light pollution. Wowie zowie. Doesn't really feel like a megalophobia. I mean, it feels like maybe the ultimate megalophobia because it's just like the galaxy. Pretty big, but like, you know, it's like so big and so far away that we don't even have like the scale for it to be shocking, but it's beautiful. And I love seeing the red in there. Delicious. I think I would like to do this sometime. Maybe not the middle of the Sahara desert, but I think I would like to go so far out that I have like a chance of seeing the best view I possibly can of the galaxy. Obviously, this is a long exposure photo. You couldn't see this like this in real life just with your eyes, I don't think, ever, but I'm sure it looked really cool just with the naked eye. Just not quite this cool, you know? Cool angle of the Great Peace Prayer Tower in, I'm sorry, wait, what is this? In Osaka, Japan. What the heck? I've been there, but I didn't see this. Dude, I could have gone and seen this? That's an alien rocket ship. I don't know who told you it was a peace prayer tower, but this is an ancient alien structure in our world. I want to see more images of this. That's crazy looking. Dude, what in tarnation? This is insane looking. It does look a little more eerie in this photo. Like it looks like it's made of like clay, or like it looks like this. It looks like the same material that like beehives are made of almost in this picture. Like it looks very much like it wasn't made with human hands or like machines of any kind. But this, I can see it. I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. This looks like something, but are you telling me that you can like walk around in here? Like there's potentially stairs in here and you can get all the way up to the top. Like, it looks like there's a window at the top. Absurd. When was this built? I can't read this, but I'm seeing 1970 right there. So that's what we're gonna say. This was built in 1970. Same year they built this big boat, man. That was a good year for building big things, I guess. Man, so crazy. I've been to Osaka multiple times now, and this is nowhere near the areas I usually am in, but shoot, if I ever go back, I gotta go check this out. If I had known this was out there, this would have been worth a little day trip for sure. I wanna touch it. I wanna want to listen for bees, if there's bees inside, because I think that there's got to be bees, or at least bee people. Chuvash State Opera and Ballet Theater in Russia. Hell yeah. Much like everything we see from Russia, doesn't matter what it is, it always looks like this. It looks like there should be black smoke coming out the top of it. Like, this is a ballet theater. If you listen, you can hear the grinding of gears and the churning of molten metal. Picture the plumes coming out the top. Imagine seeing a ballet show here. They love gray, or no one's told them about the other colors. I think it looks sick though. Like, I'm joking around because it's funny that this is a ballet theater, but like, it looks awesome. It'd be more of a easy sell if it was like not a ballet theater, you know, like not a place to watch people dance. Maybe like a place where you watch people fight with spears, or you watch people like make robots or something. I don't know, man. Build tanks, potentially. Okay, last one. I don't like it. I think I've seen this exact place. I don't know if I've seen this video before. The big thing is underwater this time, which is my least favorite place for the big thing to be. Uh-oh, lordy. This is in the Philippines? Oh, gosh. Just facing your back to the open ocean is so creepy, and this in front of you looks so creepy. I'm like, dude, get out of there. This is not a place for people. Look at this cave here, too. Anything could be in there, man. Yikes. Just a spiky cliff. The rock looks kind of like volcanic too, which just looks creepy. It looks like just nonsense shapes. Oh, look at that whole area. Oh god, what is in there? Yikes. That's very creepy right there, let me tell you. Okay, well, we'll save these kind of videos for the next time we do thalassophobia, all right? This is megalophobia, not thalassophobia. We'll get there, all right? We'll do more water videos soon, but this feels like a nice, like, what do you call it? Cliffhanger episode of like, oh man, coming up next on Greg Bro Dude Man, scary underwater videos. Anyway, I am gonna call it there. This video probably is a little shorter than usual. Probably not by much, but probably a little bit shorter than I usually go for. My voice, a lot of it has probably been edited out, and I had to re-say things multiple times. So big shout out to my editor for doing extra work on this video. But yeah, I'm gonna give my voice a rest, and hopefully this will be the last video that I sound weird. I'm hoping by next week I'm normal sounding, and speaking doesn't feel really uncomfortable. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys around. Thanks for being here. Sorry for missing 2 videos this month. Thankfully they weren't 2 videos in a row. I was able to squeak one out in between, so at least I'm thankful for that. It wasn't like 3 whole weeks without a video. We should be back to videos every week, and potentially an extra one, because I might do a Subnautica video sometime in the middle of the week, but don't quote me on that. I just think I might. I don't know if the hype for it is already gone. I feel like I missed my chance. I couldn't speak when the game came out, so forgive me for not playing it when it came out, but anyway, I was speechless at the launch of that game. That's what actually happened. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for being here. I missed you. Bye-bye. Speaking of big things, look how big Randy's gotten. Look at little Randy. He's not a baby anymore. Say hello, Randy. What's your leg doing? What you doing?